Greetings, everyone. I come to you today with my mid-issue update for the Taneytown Record. The next printed issue should appear by the end of September. We've had a busy few weeks since I last visited with you, with a lot of council action and some intrigue. You'll recall I mentioned at the last issue that the City Council has been busy with legislation to ensure that only the highest level of ethical standards be part of the fabric of city government. The Council passed a Code of Conduct resolution that all elected officials are expected to abide by while in office. This omission became evident when we realized previously that we had no way to protect the city from elected officials who may act inappropriately while in office. Linked to this is a charter resolution that was passed 3 months ago, allowing council to remove a council person from office if guilty of wrongdoing. This charter resolution was challenged in the form of a petition for referendum by a few citizens in town, led by Robin Fraser and her husband, Councilman Donald Fraser, who months before had been censured by council for harassment of employees, under the premise that only voters should be able to remove someone from office guilty of wrongdoing or not. Some people have told me that they thought the referendum had to do with lowering of water and sewer rates, but it has nothing to do with this. In order to bring the charter resolution to referendum, 20% of the city voters would have to sign the petition. We've received the petition, and the required 20% has been reached. Consequently, at their September meeting, the City Council set a date for a special action to resolve this challenge. The date has been set for November the 15th. It's quite unusual for Taneytown to have such action challenged, but it is very important that you mark this date on your calendars and ask that all citizens weigh in with their vote. The issue is a simple one. Do you feel that the City Council should have the power to remove an elected official from office who has been found guilty of wrongdoing or not? The actual wording of the ballot charter amendment will be discussed at a special council meeting on October the 5th. You're all welcome to attend. Your vote for the charter amendment will ensure that only people of integrity will serve you as elected officials. In other news, you may have become aware that Robin Fraser, wife of Councilman Donald Fraser, has filed a lawsuit against the city of Taneytown for alleged violation of the state open meetings law. Your mayor and city council were served with these papers in a rather flamboyant fashion at the September councilman by a process server and Fraser ally. Because of this is a legal issue, I really can't go into much detail about the alleged violation, but I assure you, I feel council is in compliance with both the spirit and letter of the law. I refer you to an excellent editorial that appeared in the Carroll County Times on Sunday, September the 11th, for additional background in this matter. Enough about politics. As we look forward to fall, it's time to get out and about. Our city has planned a lot of activities to make the most of the season. Tomorrow, September 17th, we'll hold the very popular Tales of Taneytown Pet Parade. During the past several years, this has been held in conjunction with the Fall Fest. This year, we've decided to move it up and have it as a standalone event. Registration starts early at 8:30 a.m. and judging around 10:30. The location has changed too. We'll hold it behind the police station. That's so when the event's over, you'll have plenty of time to browse our downtown merchants. And make sure you stop by our newest business, Jumble, which is just across the street from Country Kitchen. Another thing I want to mention is the new Taneytown Ambassador Program. Training sessions have been held this past week. 39 of your neighbors have attended a class and passed an easy exam to become the first group of Taneytown ambassadors. A Taneytown ambassador is charged with welcoming folks to your great town. When you've qualified, you'll be commissioned to be one of the ones to reach out to our visitors and newcomers and let them know about what a special place Taneytown is. The program is open to all residences and business owners. I encourage you to spend a few enjoyable minutes learning about your city. Nancy McCormick is coordinating this effort. Please contact her at City Hall, 410-751-1100, if you would like to sign up for the next training session. That's all for now. I'll continue with the next issue of the Taneytown Record.